Hello everyone, my name is Arashi Kiran, and we are back with Crime Scene Cleaner. Feels like it's been a long time since I've recorded an episode for this. But anyway, last time we left off with a rather interesting cutscene regarding a multiple homicide at a pizza place, and I'm guessing that's going to be our next job. Also, that mannequin over there is creepy. I don't like mannequins. Let's see, Elena. This is our kid. Hi, Dad. It's been a tough day and I just need to get this out. I made some friends, but some kids are stupid. I told Katie that my dad works as a janitor, and then the whole table started laughing at me. It was so mean. Everyone was mocking me. I was so done with it that I just had to leave. But don't worry, Dad. I know you work really hard and I'm glad to be your daughter. Please give Dexter a nice treat from me. Love you. Kids can be really mean. Adults can be really mean too. Let's see. So this is from our boss, quote-unquote boss. You did great at Mike's Wellness Center, but that was just the appetizer compared with the next task I have for you. Take all the supplies you need and head to Mateo's Pizza. Expect a freaking bloodbath. Oof. 11 bodies, decent sized location. Doggo barking in the background. Let's see, 11,000 is payment. That's only about 1,000 per body. Ew. The Italian job. Wasn't that the name of a movie or something? I don't actually remember. Okay, where's the pupper? We gotta say hi to the in-game pupper. There he is.
Are you hungry, Dexter? Do you like pizza?
Such a good boy. Big Jim and his men slaughtered members of the rival gangs who met in an Italian restaurant and were scheming to put Jim out of business.
It'll be a long night. What a massacre. Here I thought that I'd finally gotten used to this job. I couldn't be proved any more wrong. That made me realize that there's no escaping Big Jim. At least, not if I didn't want to be full of holes like a cheese.
Swiss cheese. Could go for a nice grilled ham and Swiss. That sounds really good.
We had a busy night, so expect to deal with 11 bodies.
Okay, understood.
Oh, and one more thing. Some old hag started yelling at us from the window, so we stopped her mouth with some bullets. Pack that body as well.
Sure thing. Alright, let's get to work.
Okay, so I guess I need a key or
Can't open
something
it
for
from
that.
this side.
Doesn't look like I can jump over it potentially either.
Another proof that more people should start reading.
Dear Mr. Cook, I know you have zero respect for anyone who is not God/Gordon Ramsay, but you should listen when I tell you to take the goddamn key to the cold room. Do you want to get stuck in there like that guy in The Shining? Do you? Shining was a good movie. Good book.
A key? Where am I supposed to find a key in this mess?
Oh, there is somebody in there. There's a couple someones in there. Huh.
Mamma mia! This place looks more tangled than the pasta in my carbonara. Unbelievable what people can do in the heat of the fight.
Now, from what I've heard, that is not a pleasant smell. Are you going to go in the truck, or do I have to throw you better?
Cold take. You shouldn't be able to lock yourself inside an industrial freezer.
That seems like a pretty reasonable take. Oh, they killed the cook, too? That doesn't seem very fair. Huh. This is going to be a very full truck. Like a very full truck.
Proceeding with an alliance without Mike. I guess they didn't learn their lesson. I thought that Nomads would be disbanded after the spa incident, but I guess they're still trying to get their revenge.
Oh, yeah, I guess these guys were the ones that we were dealing with at the spa. The sound of the police sirens in the background is making me a little nervous.
Being mobbed by the real mobsters? That's the opposite of ironic.
Mr. Gaddy and his friends are much more important than our regular customers, so speak only when spoken to and do not even come near their table unless you're called. Please, for the love of God, try not to fuck it up tonight. Good advice.
So, what secrets do you hide?
Oop. Anything else in there? Anything else in this one? That is a lot of trash and blood to clean up. And that seems like a bit of a, what a mess. A word is faster than a stone. No matter how fast I run, robots will replace you.
Vincent? Is that you?
Anyway, as I was saying, that seems like an excessive silencer for that particular weapon, but what do I know? Firearms are not my forte. No way a body actually would have frozen upright like that. Not in those conditions.
So, they turned it into an interrogation room.
So now that you had time to think, are you finally in a mood to talk? Shit, he dropped dead already. Why do I always fuck things up?
He really deserves a cold shoulder for a fuck-up like that. God, I could have picked some warmer place for this.
Yeah, generally if you're wanting information from somebody, you don't want to kill them. Oop. So I'm kind of trying to make it a practice to get the bodies and stuff out. Bodies and evidence and, you know, what I can steal. Then from there going through and doing the cleanup. Because if I get interrupted during the cleanup, I still don't know if that's a mechanic or not. That is a little less of a concern, I would imagine, than having evidence and...
Fuck, boss! Big Jim knows all about the meeting at Mateo's! Knows all about the deal! Run!
Answering this one would save many lives.
Then, where was I going with that statement? I have no idea. Why is there milk in the drawer? That doesn't seem very healthy. Can steal you, can steal you. Something goes there. I do wish that we could take all the rubber ducks. That would be cool. Just have a rubber duck collection growing as you visit each crime scene.
First things first, gotta scrub, scrub, scrub.
Yeah. There's a body up there. Weird lighting thing. Oh. Is that something over here? Let me up. That is something over there. How do I get up here?
If only you'd listen to your dad, Tammy. One bullet hit her leg, the other went through her neck. Poor girl. This wasn't supposed to happen to her.
Yeah, sorry that I have to throw you in the truck with these guys.
Another innocent soul ending up in a body bag in my car. Am I the real monster now?
That is a question. Oh, stepladder. Nope. Get. Rotate. There we go. Ha! Nope. Ah!
Welcome to the Not So Underground concert.
Nope. Disc. Man, those Robo dudes are tripping. First they got out into the city and their basis managed to go missing. Like, seriously, where the heck does he even wander off to? Then, top it off, they decide to redecorate the bar with their puke. Rock and roll's all about the wild ride, but tonight's gig, yeah, it's a bust.
It's nice to see Robot still doing its thing.
Rubber duck. Nope. Kind of thought that was a balloon. I was hoping to be able to pop it. Okay, so there's at least one secret found. Oh dear. I'm sorry to have to throw you in the trunk with those guys too. They made quite the mess of your place.
Damn, Big Jim is ruthless. Hard to believe I'm on his payroll now.
Now I need to remember what's what. Oop. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Seven. There we go. Let me up. I'm glad I got the thing that means I don't leave bloody footprints everywhere. Crouch in.
A perfect spot for painting and spying on your neighbors.
I feel kind of bad stealing from the old lady. Am I still gonna do it? Yeah. Do I feel bad about it? Yeah. Am I going to justify it as being for my kid? Yeah. Let me up. Probably should clean up the actual, I mean, this whole thing is a crime scene, but, oops. I'll at least do the poor lady of the courtesy of cleaning up her apartment before, I go deal with the bigger problem. Can I close the window behind me? No. And since I'm out here, let's go ahead and clean this up. Somehow it feels like the sponge does a better job cleaning than the mop does. Actually, out here I probably could use the pressure washer. Don't know if that's actually doing a better job at all than the mop was doing. Alright, there's that.
Found you.
What the heck is it? Oh, it's a globe. Weird. Oh, hello.
Jesus, is that some ladder to hell?
That is a lot of coffee cups stored in. Okay, let's get this cleaned up before I scroll further. And then we'll go check out what's down there. Oops. That globe totally just rolled through the monitor as well.
It won't move. this. Something is blocking the way.
The mug was blocking the way. Huh. Go ahead and use the sponge so that we don't break all the stuff. Almost to the point where we're gonna have to replace the bucket. Still feels kind of like something is missing from that shelf. There's just this empty spot there that... Or was that where one of the statues was that we could take? Nope, still blood on the carpet. Can't check the desk drawers. I'm actually going to go ahead and collect that, because there is no way I will be able to carry it down this. Nope, nope. Keep going down. Random shovel.
That's where they were making the real dough.
Huh.
Are you out of your mind? Trying to play Russian roulette with a Makarov?
It's not Russian, it's an Italian roulette.
It's
thing someone has already cleaned up after this idiot. Never listen to Marty.
Yeah, once you start winning, then, you know, maybe do the smart thing and leave it at that instead of, another guitar. Got an achievement while my guitar gently weeps. For playing guitars. Okay, but I'm assuming... Getting
Easy
better at that
peasy.
manual hacking thing.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Why is there pineapple in the safe? Also, those are some huge poker chips. Okay, that looked like that might be everything down there. If I've missed something, then, we'll know at the end. Let me break the table. I have no skill points, and you also can't switch skills during a mission anyway. That's fine. No, stay. This is when you just need a dumpster.
Time for a bag swap.
Actually, what would be kind of cool is if you could just sort of throw them into the,
Bullet after bullet after bullet.
throw them into the wood grill stove thing. Pizza oven. That's what it's called. Throw them into the pizza oven. Did that... Huh. Picking up all this brass is a nuisance. Could always potentially reload it, though. Maybe I should have gotten that axe instead of one of the other upgrades.
There was no need for so many tables anyway.
Save my poor hands some trouble.
No use fixing. Better to throw it away.
I think this might also be the most garbage bags we've had out of a mission. Don't disappear into the floor. And I'm still missing 2 pieces of evidence. least the music is enjoyable. Yep, don't. There we go.
I need to clear the way first. I need to clear the way first.
Really? So I still need two. There's pizza stuck to the wall. Even in all the chaos, how the heck did somebody get 2 pieces of pizza stuck to a wall? Am I have a flashlight? Did I know that and just forget, or have I not been using that this entire time? That would have made that haunted house one so much easier. Okay, that's at least that cleaned up. Imagine if somebody shows up at the door right now going, "Hey, we want to order a pizza. Can we do that?" Not the best time. So 50% done wiping up blood. So they managed to get all that on the, they managed to get pizza on the wall, but they managed not to get any blood on the ceiling in this one. Okay.
I don't think that Big Jim is on the menu anymore. Boys.
Let's go ahead and clean up this wall before I put that baker's rack thing back. Glad I didn't try to throw at any of the trays. Though if they were evidence, it probably wouldn't, or not evidence, they were something that was needed for this, then I don't think they would have let me throw them out.
Tray so clean you can eat off of it. Cleaning comes before fixing.
Would probably still boil them or something to sanitize them. No one likes to clean. That is very true. I do not like to clean, but I tolerate it. You wouldn't guess that, though, from the number of cleaning simulations I play. But there's something very different about playing a game that involves cleaning. Because when you reach the end of the level in a cleaning game, then it's going to stay clean. It is not a lived-in environment that is going to start collecting dust and mess again.
I think some tomato sauce had got stuck on this pan.
Though I will say this kitchen is going to have to undergo a hell of an actual, like, deep clean before they should serve any food out of it. But maybe that's just my opinion. So that'll be the last of the detergent. And hey, I'm actually remembering to use it.
Unbelievable. This glass is intact after all this action.
So nice being able to jump. Yep, 71%. I know we still have the freezer to clean. And the bathroom back there. And hopefully the missing piece of evidence will show itself somewhere. Might go ahead and clean up this first. Just since the room to dump the buckets out is... Or that way the room will be... Where I need to dump the bucket out will be the last one I need to clean. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well.
Back to the roots with good old toilet cleaning.
That's all the blood. Now... just looking for one last piece of evidence. Goddamn elevator in the hotel is busted again. Now we need to haul our asses down the freaking long ladder. Keys to the hatch are in the kitchen. So we've found that
I
already.
wonder what kind of secret ingredients do they keep in the basement?
Okay, all tasks are completed out here. We finished all the tasks up there. So it's in here. In the restaurant somewhere. Ah.
Bingo.
Family bingo. Collecting debts. Get scolded. Marty. Cool. Alright. Well, don't know if we found all the secrets or all the cassette tapes. But that does look like this job is done. So let's head off and see. All evidence, all bodies. Got the full payout for the job and an extra 8,000 on top of it. Not half bad. Bunch of experience points. We missed one secret. Huh. Where could it have been? And I don't know if we missed a disc or not. I think it says if we do. So, in this case, I might do what I did last time and go back in between recordings and then just tack what that last secret is on at the end. Because it does have you go through the whole clean again.
demolish the entire state. And then all I could save was that little plant. One only little plant.
Sounds weirdly familiar.
The house does look like it's slowly getting cleaned up.
Mr. Kowalski, perfect job. Not even a drop of ketchup left. So I've sent you a little present. Big Jim likes to appreciate his people. I also put in a good word for you in the underworld. Expect new customers coming.
More customers or more psychos?
Oh, yay. Oh. What you doing, pup?
What? You're such a good boy you don't want to touch that?
Okay, he said he sent a gift. That creepy mannequin is still there. I like the collection of discs or cassette tapes on the board there. Yeah, it does look like it's starting to... Oh. I feel like that's new. Has this always been here? I don't know. We actually have some stuff in the fridge. That's good. So let's see where this takes us. Ouch. Mountainside Villa, August 11th.
It's open. Just come in.
Hi, is Mark back home already?
He should be in a few minutes. Do you want something to drink while waiting?
No thanks.
Mom? What are those noises down there?
Tomato soup. Alrighty. So I think that might go ahead and do this for... I think that might go ahead and finish out this episode. We'll go ahead and take that phone call in the next one and see what sort of more trouble we're going to get into. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. And we will see you around. Bye-bye.